Whenever I meet an atheist, I ask him the first question, that what is the definition of God? If someone says there is no God, he should know the definition of God. Otherwise, he cannot say that God does not exist. For example, if I say, this is a pen, for anyone to say this is not a pen, he or she should know the definition of pen. That person may or may not know what I'm carrying in the hand, but for anyone to say this is not a pen, he or she should know the definition of pen. Otherwise, you cannot say this is not a pen. There may be some people who will argue with me and say that, Brother Zakir, since I know this is a book, I can very well say this is not a pen. If you know this is a book, that does not mean, and if you don't know the meaning of pen, you cannot say this is not a pen. It is very dangerous. Why? For example, if I say this is a kitab, now someone who knows English, he knows that this is a book. And if he doesn't know Hindi, Urdu, Arabic, he will say this is not a kitab. Because kitab in Arabic, kitab in Hindi, kitab in Urdu means a book. So if I say this is a kitab, for you to say this is not a kitab, you should know the meaning of kitab, otherwise you cannot say this is not a kitab. You may know this is a book. But kitab in Arabic or Hindi or Urdu means a book. Similarly, when someone says there is no God, he should know the definition of God. Otherwise, he cannot say there is no God. And when we ask these atheists, what is the definition of God? They tell us about what other human beings think what God is. And that atheist will tell me that, God, when I hear about other people talking about God, that a God makes mistakes, a God requires rest, a God gets tired, a God requires to sleep, a God requires to eat, a God that can be defeated, a God that can die. So this atheist, he starts thinking that all these human beings who worship God, who has got human qualities like me, why should I believe in such a God who can make a mistake, who requires rest, who can get tired, who requires to sleep, who can be defeated, who can die? So this atheist, he has the concept of God depending how other people portray the definition of God.